Good morning. My name is David Johnson, and today I would like to share with you the occupation, requirements, and benefits of being a water resources engineer. Water resources engineering is a branch of civil and environmental engineering that focuses on providing access to clean, safe, reliable water. So, what do water resources engineers do? Water resources engineers create plans for water management systems such as dams, levees, wastewater treatment plants, and present them to clients, oversee their implementation, and manage previously completed projects and complete upgrades. Here's an example. A city council decides to build a new wastewater treatment plant to provide sewer services. They consult a water resources engineer who designs the plans for the new plant. If the council approves the plans, the engineer may oversee the project in person, working directly with engineering technicians and contractors, and design plans for future upgrades. What does it take to become a water resources engineer? Typically, water resources engineers need to have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering and can optionally have a master's degree in environmental engineering or water resources engineering. They also need to be able to work in teams on large projects, speak publicly in order to pitch their ideas to clients, and have enough physical strength to travel and work on location when supervising construction. Finally, water resources engineering is a full-time job that requires creativity and problem-solving skills. So, why do I want to become a water resources engineer? I have 3 reasons. It is universal, valuable, and fun. My first point is that water resources engineering is universal. Water is everywhere, sort of. Water resources engineering is applicable wherever there is a need to manage water. This can be in arid areas where water management revolves around managing scarcity, or in areas with abundant water, in flood control, water treatment, and erosion prevention. In this career, I could stay in Tennessee or move to just about anywhere I like. Water resources engineers can also work remotely, which is an increasingly valuable option in these modern times. As a branch of civil engineering, water resources engineering is projected to grow 3% in the next 10 years, from 2019 to 2029, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. My second point is that water resources engineering is valuable. Water is absolutely necessary for life, and clean, reliable water is necessary for human society. Because they provide essential services, water resources engineers are paid well. The median salary in Tennessee is $84,850 compared to the national average of $79,340. And finally, my last point, fun. I would like to tell a story from my childhood that goes with this map. When I was younger, my family lived in a neighborhood next to the Stones River. I always wanted to go play in the river, but our yard didn't have riverfront access. One day when I was 14, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I set out with a trowel, and in a few months, I dug my own river in the backyard. I took the project very seriously, although my parents were not nearly as passionate about it when they saw the water bill. Here's a map of the finished project, the Johnson River Valley. Let me point out some features for you. Here we have Garden Gorge. There we go. Which is the section of the river that went by our family's garden and terminated in our neighbor's yard, which was a bit destructive, considering that it flooded our neighbor's yard whenever it rained. Here is Root Canyon. There was a root that got on the way of the river, so I dug underneath it and the root became a bridge over the river, a very cool feature. Here is Kenny Island, which is named after a rubber alligator that I kept in the river for fun. So lots of good things. It was a very important project to me. And that's why I was able to make this map from memory, because I practiced it so many times. I apologize for the crude artistry though. But one thing I would like to point out to you that is very important is this feature here, the Great Dike. It's about a 50-foot long wall of dirt. I had so much dirt left over from digging 250 feet of channels of river that I decided to build the dike along the north bank of the river to keep it from flooding, since our yard sloped towards the north. I realized later that I had done the same thing to my river that the Army Corps of Engineers did in the 20th century to the Ohio and Mississippi rivers in order to prevent flooding. The important thing is that I learned how to recognize a problem, design a solution, and implement it, which is what engineering is all about. It was a humble start, but this wall of dirt was my first water resources engineering project. I realized that I wanted to be a water resources engineer because it was a career in which I could do professionally what I was already doing for fun. So, Knowing all this, I feel confident pursuing my current academic plans. I'm going to work hard at my bachelor's degree, and I won't pass up any opportunities to learn more about this field. If you have just started studying engineering and are unsure of a concentration to pick, I highly recommend water resources. You can't live without it. All right, finally, this is my works cited page. All these links are going to be in the description. Please check them out. Thank you for your time.